There were secret meetings with people from abroad, and there were secret meetings with people that were from San Francisco. There were secret meetings of things that were just going on here in Virginia City in general. I feel like a big amount of well-placed people that were prominent in this area set foot in this room.
Yes.
And that's why I'm telling and that's why my next thing is that what I'm going is I think because Mr. Mackay, now it's like he had a very distinctive laugh. And anybody that knew him or anything else like this, he had a very distinctive laugh. He was very, he actually showed joy in his face. His face was very expression. See, something's coming over me. And I feel that that he's like kind of laughing at me right now, and he's just like like just tap me on the shoulder and just say, "Good girl." That's like he would do, like, you're doing a good job, or something like that. And it's like, just like Jessica was asking about the Silver Queen and all them things just like this. It's just that now I feel like the air around me has lifted some. It doesn't feel so heavy no more. It doesn't feel, he's like, yes, you know what, you guys are talking about, you're giving me, I feel like I'm back with my people. I feel like I'm sitting around right now. He feels like, his energy. He feels relaxed. I think that a lot of times that people who knew him, he walked around these rooms barefoot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
And
okay, let's. Do you have? Yeah, you need to settle. And we don't have the time that we had at that thing, so we need to get into the interview and then get into doing what we need to do.
And really quick too, what you're picking, I think another thing you might be picking up on, you said he had a very unique laugh.
Yes.
He had a stutter. He spoke with a stutter. I know you tapped into that because
that's why I was smiling.
I know, I was like, oh, dang. So yeah, he spoke with a very heavy stutter. It's documented.
And I told you, I did not know that, because all of a sudden I felt like his spirit was coming through, and I just felt like joyous. I felt like boisterous. I felt like a lot of joy, and I just felt like his laugh was like it was like his laughter even it was very unique. And I think that this is a good point for us to be able to go now and to go into our walkthrough, and now you show us the beauty and the love that Mr. Mackay felt that was here. That's very good, because that's gonna lead. It's like everything is flowing the way that it's supposed to be flowing, and it's gonna go right into it. But because right now I hear his laughter, and I hear that and I hear him tapping. When he tapped me, and he sat there and said, "Good girl, good girl." He's not seeing me for no color in my skin. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's something about him. He was a very, very, very. That man was very, very strong in civil rights of people. And I think that that's what he did from the Chinese, the black immigrants, the people that came here to work on the railroads and the mines and everything. He saw everybody that they had the opportunity to have that grace of success, and he wanted to share it. And I think that that's now that we can go in and you can show us the most spots that that everybody has said that where there's a lot of where they felt activity and all those things. But I have a feeling that tonight a lot of these spaces are going to be in spaces that are not what everybody else has been in. He wants to show us he wants to tell his tale. I think that's what it is. He wants to tell his tale. So from there, let's go and we can do this, and what you show us, because right now his spirit, he's saying, after you. That's how he is. It's like a gentleman. He's like, after you. He let the ladies come in. He's like, after you. And so that's why I'm saying that that's how we are right now. And we're just like this, man, after you. And you show us exactly what it is. And let's get this popping, because I have a feeling that this is going to be very, very, because Mr. Mackay is here tonight, and I feel his presence, and I feel the presence of his good friend, his Japanese, everything. I feel it just right there, and I think that it's going to be very interesting. But you also got to make sure you show us what's downstairs. Okay, so let's do this, y'all. Oh my God.